Solid defense from Holiday. Outside Tatum. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
New York shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That free throw no good. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's Holiday. High arcing shot. That one's good for two.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Towns is screen on White. For three, Bridges sinks it from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Tatum can't hit. New York with the ball. Outside Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Brown passes to Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Brunson against Holiday. Right side, Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's White. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Bridges. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Towns, left side. Buries it down low.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Tatum against Hart. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Hart. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Brunson finds Bridges. Back to Brunson. With some arc. And it's good on the layup. Brunson's got his second basket on the night.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Tatum inside. He's covered by Hart. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson." Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Towns down low, working on Porzingis. Towns can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 4. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Here's Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Tatum. No made baskets yet. Here's Holiday. Over Towns. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And this game is tied up now. The Knicks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Back to Brunson. Towns, left side. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Count the basket.
Yeah, look at Towns being patient, not rushing himself just because of the shot clock.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A big group substitution here for Boston. Fournette's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. Hauser, that's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Towns with the ball. Working on Cornette. Boston with a rebound. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Craig is checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket is good. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Bridges. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Achua with a screen. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 8 points.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more deep.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Boston out in front. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Pass to Bridges. The three ball. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. And it's New York with a rebound. Now here's Achua. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star. Now that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
McBride. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. On the wing, Tatum. Out to Craig. Driving to the basket. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Knicks ball.
The Knicks with the lead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. And Stanley went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
McBride passes to Bridges. Outside McBride. There's the triple. New York again can't hit. The Celtics shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Pritchard gets it to go.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside McBride. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Back to Anunoby. Achua with a screen. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Achua with the dunk.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Horford can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Bridges. Inside. Here's Robinson. Now Achua lets the 3 fly. Outside McBride. Lets it go from deep. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
JT to the hole. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Taking it strong. Tatum forcing his way to the line, playing aggressively.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they've been on the attack, tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. For three, Bridges. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Brown on the wing. Porzingis with it. KP wrecks the rim.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Brunson passes to Towns. Now Bridges. Achua finds Brunson. Achua with a screen on Holiday. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. Tatum against Achua. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Brown against Anunoby. Towns outside from behind the arc. He buries it from 3. Towns has got 7.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Let's go with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Towns on a screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
You love the assertiveness Bridges plays with, accepting contact while he's trying to score.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Boston making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Holiday against Brunson. Holiday passes to White. To the inside. The fadeaway. Operating inside. Porzingis. Now Brunson. Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. Brown against Anunoby. Called in by Brown. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Cornette's checked in for Craig. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Outside White. Back to Holiday. Pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Towns a screen on White. And Bridges, here we go. It's hauled in by White. Celtics lead by 3. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Outside Hart. Looking to end the run. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, up 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. And that's it for halftime.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Brown, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Hart with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Hart against Holiday. 3-pointer, Bridges. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
You got to enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Brunson against Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Down low. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Holiday. Porzingis has got 14 points for the game. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. 2-point game. Now Anunoby, defended by Brown. Anunoby against Brown. Anunoby on the take. Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
He hits the second from the line. It's a close game here in Boston. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Now here's White. He's guarded by Bridges. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. White looking it over. The 3 is up. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. We're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And here's Brown for 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Towns a screen on White. White against Bridges. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That one on White.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Boston leading by 3. Pass to Tatum. Holiday against Brunson. Back to Tatum. Holiday with the ball. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Now here's Brunson. There's a screen. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by White. The shot by Towns, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Right side, Anunoby. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That free throw's good from Anunoby. Pritchard's checked in for White.
Taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And Tatum gets it to go through the D.
With how well Tatum moves, sometimes you forget he's 6'8", but he's got great size, putting it to use down low.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Brunson's got 6.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Brown passes to Pritchard. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Towns passes to Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges with it. He's covered by Holiday. Kicks it out Towns. Takes the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum passes to Brown. Hey, Jalen Brown spikes it through.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Bridges down low. He's covered by Holiday. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 8 here in this quarter. Celtics lead by 5. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Brunson. So confident at the rim.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Horford, a screen on Brunson. Here's Pritchard. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Brunson. Knicks trail by 3. To the inside. Shots blocked. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Horford outside. Here's Cornette. He's scoreless. Pass to Hauser. Over Achua. Again, the miss by Boston. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Brown passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Fires the 3. That one's off. His 3rd miss out of 8 tries. Bridges outside. Left side Brunson. Screen by Robinson. For the lead. And it's rejected.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 8, OG.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Bridges with it. Pass to McBride. Nice jump shot. McBride's got 5 now. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Knicks out in front, up by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right.
It's the start of the 4th quarter.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. So it's the Knicks now. They lead by 1. Pass to Payne. Towns taking his time here. With the teardrop. Unable to get that one. And for the Celtics, their shooting has been great this game. 58%. Horford outside. Puts it up from 12. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Outside Payne. Puts it up. Tatum pulls it in. And Boston has possession. Pass to Hauser. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Achua. Right side Payne. Outside Anunoby. Inside. Outside Achua. Just 4 to shoot. It's picked off. Here's Pritchard to the paint. Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Kind of a devious move by Tatum, pulling the defender in where he wants him.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Achua. Boston trailing. And Holiday, here we go. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And here's Payne outside. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Payne against Holiday. Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. And here's Payne outside. Boston pulls it in. To the middle. And Tatum fires one home.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error for the Knicks. Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. 4-3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York trailing. Outside Anunoby. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Robinson with a steal. It's Bridges on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Some changes for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Towns, he's checked in for New York. He's perfect from the line this time. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum, taking the hit.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Holiday against Brunson. Hart with a screen on Holiday. Brunson on the drive. Back to Hart. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Brunson. Holiday passes to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Here's Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Brunson. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Brunson against Holiday. And stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Outside White. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to White. Pass to Holiday. Outside Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Hart finds Brunson. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth quarter. With contact, Brunson gets it to go.
A coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Tatum.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Brunson. Boston pulls it in. Pass to White. White coming through.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Brunson driving in. Soft touch off the glass.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Tatum passes to White. Back to Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Brunson against Holiday. Downs for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Second team foul.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. So it's Boston now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tatum, and it's good. And that one brings him within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Shooting for New York. Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Holiday to tie it up. Oh my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous 3-pointer! And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hart from long range. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
A big thank you.
3 of the biggest points he'll ever score in his life as he wins it for them at the buzzer. Oh my.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference